You were able to limit Phoenix to just 7 points in the fourth quarter, and assistant coach Richard Del Rosario mentioned how you'll take the mistakes on offense, but you don't want to make a lot of mistakes on defense. If you could share with us some of the words or things you said to them head to the fourth quarter.
You remember? I don't remember.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's basically our philosophy is, we're a defensive team first. So we will tolerate offensive mistakes, but, defense is more of effort and knowledge. And so our expectations are always higher for us defensively than we are offensively. We feel we're going to make shots on some nights, and some nights we're not going to make shots. We don't have control over that. But the effort and the focus that we put on defense, we can control that every night. So, we tolerate less mistakes on defense than we do on offense. And it's something we always talk about. That's part of our culture. And, slowly but surely, guys are learning it.
Coach, talking about your schedule, you already had 2 games. You still have 3 more games coming up. Knowing that you have a new guy in Troy Rosario, who is a big part of the rotation, how is the process, the progress going so far?
Well, he's doing great. I mean, he's filling out all the stuff that we don't normally have on our team in terms of the ability. You see him seal and get next to the basket. We don't have a guy that really does that. Christian would do that for us in the past. Christian Stanhardinger, I should say. And so Troy is being that guy inside that can rebound. He's also a tremendous defender. He doesn't back down from anybody, and he adds that physicality to our team. Guys like RJ, they love playing for him because he's going to set that really hard screen, and he's going to go get that offensive rebound if they miss the shot. So he fills out, kind of what the doctor ordered and finishes the pieces of the puzzle for us. And it also allows us to rest Justin a little bit more. I felt that RJ led that second group into extending the lead and kind of blowing the game out so that we could spend time resting Justin and not having to play, really heavy minutes. And that's one of our goals coming into this elimination, is not to overplay Justin, keep him fresher for the playoffs.
Thank you, Coach. Now, RJ, this is just your second game, second conference in the PBA. But going back to your first conference, what were some of the most significant learnings for you na helpful going to your second conference?
Siguro I need to be consistent lang coming from the bench because nakita nyo naman yung lineup namin, sobrang intact na both offense and defense. So for me, yung crucial sa team namin is yung energizer na pagpasok. Gagawin yung best part para makapagpahinga yung mga guards namin like Kuya Scotty, like JP, yun yung mga ganong players. So for me, yun lang yung mindset ko na kailangan kong magampanan para sa team. So yeah, marami pa kaming games and then hopefully makapag-rest kami ng maayos ngayong gabi.
Open the floor to questions.
Sabi nga ni Coach, parang may effort to manage the minutes ng mga Justin. So, paano mo tinatanggap yung respect na parang mas mabigat yung magiging role mo during those times na hindi ma-manage ka yung minutes ni Justin?
Siguro nag-base lang ako sa mga games namin last conference. So, sabi nga nila Coach Olsen, like Coach Team, na roller coaster yung nangyari sa amin. We're going up and we're going down. So, kailangan namin mag-stick together lang as a team. And then, I think yun yung isa sa tinitingnan ko na kailangan ko maging matured din. Kasi, sabi ko nga, like, meron kaming bagong bala na Troy Rosario. So, hindi ko na kailangan score ng marami. Hindi ko naman kailangan ko lang mag-set ng tone sa second group namin. So, yeah, siguro yun lang kailangan ko pang maximize and then maging mas better pa ako sa mga next game namin.
Just how do you like the progress of the team from that victory to against NLEX and then with
Well, it was a struggle in the first half, no doubt, tonight. And like I said, I think in the last game, we shot the ball extremely well in the last game, and we didn't shoot the ball as well in the first half. But we stayed in the game, and we stayed in the game defensively. And then when our defense started to take hold, started to create some misses, then we were able to kind of pull away in the game. And again, that's the next level for us, is continuing to defend. And when Justin is off the floor, the 5 guys that are on the floor, they're responsible to keeping the game in range, sustaining the lead or whatever. Anytime they can extend the lead and get it bigger and better, that's really, extra gravy for us. And that's what happened tonight. And so that's what basically we're looking for. Guys going to come out and keep that effort going and sustain that effort so that, we can sustain the lead. And once in a while, we'll push it forward like we did tonight. In the meantime, that's going to be huge for Justin, I think, overall for our team, as he stays fresher for the playoffs.
Coach, you're facing Eastern on Sunday, just your thoughts about them, and of course, you all know your battle with the PBA Raptors. So, how different is that team from the Eastern team?
Well, people have been asking me about it even previously, how they play, and basically they do really good things. They do the things you need to do to be a winning basketball team. They move the ball really well. They move each other really well, and they help each other on defense. They're an excellent defensive team, and they focus on that side of the ball. So, you're not going to catch them by surprise because they are really solid fundamentally. And, we're kind of alike in some ways, the way that they are coached and the way we coach. So it seems from the outside looking in. So I think it's going to be a really, really interesting battle. Our thing is that, we're coming off our 3rd game in 5 days. So, that's going to give them a little bit of an edge. They've had a little bit of rest, although they played more games than we have. So, we'll see how we go. I think giving Justin some extra rest tonight, not overextending Japeth, who I felt, by the way, played an excellent defensive game against who I think is a really good import in Donovan Smith. He's explosive. He's got all kinds of skills. And I thought Japeth really did a great job of containing him because he's very versatile. He can shoot it outside. He can get to the rim. He can get to the offensive boards. So, but we were able to not overextend Japeth as well, and that's going to be key for us when we go against McCullough, right? McLaughlin, that's it. Yeah, Chris. I know it's Chris. Same as my wife's name. But yeah, we'll have to worry about him. We're only going to see a couple of games of his before we get to play him because he's new. So, but he's going to pose some problems for it because he has really great size and strength.
That wraps up our post-game